All right, what's up? Getting back at it. It's a new day, new workout. All right, first question. Do you grind for hours or set a time block? What's your work style? Personally, I like to mix it up throughout the day and, just work and then take a break, work, then take a break. I also like having an office that's dedicated to work that I can go to. Someone just asked a great question. Hey Justin, you have a lot of money on your own. Why are you raising money for the Artists Union? So I self-funded the Artists Union for a year, and it's always good to get really smart people involved. There's not very many of them, but people who have done stuff and can be helpful to your startup, whether you need the money or not. Always useful. So I just went to a few people who I really know. Someone asked, what happened to your men's apparel business? Good question too. So clothing lines depend a lot on distribution. It's a really hard business. You have tons of different SKUs. You don't know what's going to be popular beforehand. I strongly advise against starting a clothing company. But if you are, check out Hinge 2. It's in this latest YC batch. It's like Kickstarter for. A lot of people are doing crowdfunding for clothing. I've seen Gustin do it and Taylor Stitch, which is a local SF brand. It's a way to go because you don't know how much to make. How old are you? And do you feel like you have more energy now than in your early startup days? Well, I'm not as old as Castor Eunice. Have you seen that guy's hairline? And I definitely don't have more energy now. Although exercising helps a lot. Worst industries to go into right now? Another great question. Look, the worst industries to go into are always the ones that people want to join for reasons other than making money. That means they're effectively subsidizing their work. So that's basically every creative industry. So movies, TV, music, video games. People want to do that shit not just to make money. And clothing. Never start a clothing line. If you had $1 million, how would you invest it? So I do have $1 million, well, more, but I've invested about 25% in startups and probably about maybe 55% in a mix of stocks and bonds, and the rest is in Bay Area real estate. So heavily indexed toward the Bay Area, probably not a good idea. Back when I had about $1 million, I think I left like 60 to 70% in cash, and I invested the rest in startups. Who should be CEO, the techie or someone else? The CEO has basically a couple of jobs, and it should be whoever's best at doing these jobs. This thing, number one, setting the direction, the KPIs for the company. So that's whoever's good at saying no. Number two, hiring the executive team. So that's someone good at recruiting. Number three, it's to raise money and make sure the company doesn't run out of cash. So someone good at fundraising. And the fourth thing is some aspect of the line work that the CEO likes to do. So if you're Zenefits, maybe it's a sales-driven part. If you're Mark Zuckerberg, it's maybe the product side. And ultimately, the CEO can hire a COO who can complement them at the other stuff that they aren't so good at. How do you decide between raising money from your family, which is easier, versus from investors, looking for investors? For that initial money, I'd take it wherever you can get it and get back to work. In fact, that's almost always my advice. Take the money where you can get it and get back to work. How do you find your purpose, passion, direction, especially out of college or leaving a job? The answer is people can be passionate and find purpose in many different things. There's not like one calling. I don't believe that. The best way to do it is to learn a lot. Take a job where you can learn a lot. Experiment with a lot of different things. Because if you're not learning, you're dead. All right, tips on how to act when you meet someone, high up, higher status than you. All right, the first thing is don't act so fucking thirsty. Man, that's like the most awkward. Second thing, maybe try to demonstrate some sort of value that you can provide that person. Because they get hit up for stuff all day. What can startups outsource and what can't they outsource? I think It's very hard to outsource your product, although you can outsource V1 of your product, which Uber did, by the way. If you want to do that, there's a company that we funded called Gigster. Check it out. A lot of startups, after they grow, so, have product market fit, outsource customer support. I don't recommend doing that in the beginning because you need to know what's wrong with your product. All right, someone from Buffalo asked if they should move to LA to increase their chance of getting funding. Look, I think moving to a startup hub is always probably a good idea if you're really serious. Obviously that's not an option for everybody, so I don't say you have to move. If you have a family or someone you're taking care of, you can't do it. But I did move, my company to San Francisco, and that worked out really well. So it has for a lot of my friends. What up, Snaps? I'm with Kevin, co-founder of Oscar Insurance. Pretty much the biggest startup in New York, I think. Right. Kevin's joined us out here in San Francisco. So welcome,
what's up, guys. What's up?
What up? We're headed down to YC. So Tiger, you were telling us you live in Ryan Hoover's building.
Yeah. Yep. I saw him yesterday.
Creeping on Ryan. Up, Snaps, we're on the road. We're headed down to YC. We're gonna do an interview with Tiger because he's the newest member of Justin Kan Enterprises, and y'all don't know him yet. All right. First question: where are you from?
I'm from Utah.
That's weird for an Asian to become from Utah.
Everybody's white there.
Yeah. What words did you have trouble pronouncing when you were growing up?
Circus, circular, circumference. The teachers were talking about.
You couldn't speak English when you were a kid?
No, my mom let me learn English until I was a lot older. I'm American though, so.
Okay, last question. What were your previous jobs?
I worked in advertising at an ad agency, and I worked at BuzzFeed creating content for brands. Yeah.
There we go. Tiger, super qualified head of Snapchat relations at Justin Kan Enterprises. All right, what up? We're doing some office hours with YC companies from this batch. We got Pocket Suite. If you're running your small business and you're not on Pocket Suite, you don't know shit.
So Pocket Suite is an app for local businesses. It lets you run your business on a smartphone.
All right, run your business from your smartphone.
Photographers,
What kind of businesses can use it?
So photographers, dog trainers, fitness trainers, home cleaners, landscapers, you name it.
Coding away.
Coding away, trying to make applications smoother for all the reviewers.
Are you doing it?
Yeah. That was a mistake, obviously.
Justin.
This is the newest version of the Justin TV head cam, but you're gonna have to wear it. Yo, what up, Snaps? So check out the Revel camera at revel.xyz. You should go buy one now. I bought one for my motorcycle. You'll get it. All right, what up, Snaps? We got Brian, CEO of Yardbook, and in my group, Group 1 at YC.
Yeah, last day of demo day, Justin and Mike.
Okay, tell them about Group 1.
Group 1 is the best because we got the best mentors. Justin Kan and Michael Siebel break it down for you and teach you how to grow your startup from nothing.
Amy, are you excited for this batch to be over?
God, no, I'm a little heartbroken. I really miss our founders when they leave.
Yeah, they're still here, actually.
I can hear them.
Hey Snap, I'm Sally, I'm with Justin. He's a rock star. And you know what? You should follow him. Yeah.
Alright, what up, Snaps? So we're headed down to LA this weekend on Thursday. So we'll see you soon. Alright, we're dropping Tiger off.
Ryan Hoover lives here.
Alright, we got a care package from Kella from Mail Haven. We got the Klaus shirt, 5 of 5 Klauses. Alright, we're gonna